Hello, people of the internet. My name is Katie, and today I will be making a supernatural themed serving tray. So I have been a fan of the TV show Supernatural, starring Jared Padalecki, Jensen Ackles, and Misha Collins for a long time now, probably since I was 15. And because the show is ending tomorrow, actually, I wanted to create something to commemorate my experience with the show. And while cleaning my room last week, I found an old poster that I had kind of folded and put away because I had kind of gotten out of the show for a few years. And I saw it and I was like, I wonder if I could make something with this. And recently I had bought a plain TV tray, no, serving tray actually, and I thought maybe if it fit right, I could create a supernatural serving tray. And it did fit, and so I created it out of paint. I glued on the poster, the cutout poster, and I put some resin over top it. So in this video, I will be going through my methods of what I did, and if you wanted to do it, you can also follow along. It's fairly simple. You just need some paint, you need a, serving tray, obviously. You can find those at Target, maybe Walmart. I found mine at Target. So some paint, some resin, and I used glitter because I love glitter, but it doesn't really fit the supernatural motif, so if you don't want to use that, you do not have to. But anyway, enjoy watching as I go through it. I will be doing a voiceover over what I do, so if you want to watch that, you can follow along the steps, or you can just mute it and listen to your own music while watching me go. That's what I typically do when I watch resin videos. But either way, I'm glad you are here, and I hope you enjoy my thing. See you soon. Alright, so my first step is to paint everything in a coat of white. I do this for two reasons. One, to just give a nice white base, but also for my painting, I wanted to have a bit of a white background, so it has a double purpose there. I do a couple paints off camera, then I traced the poster cutout that I did. I cut out parts of the poster, just so I have a rough estimate of where it is, and then I mix together some blue, so it looks roughly like the printed out Supernatural logo that I printed out. That is not a necessary part of this thing, I just thought it looked nice and just kind of tied together the piece. So here I am, just dabbing everywhere with blue with a white, just a plain towel, paper towel, just so that, to give it a nice kind of tie-dye effect. So it looks kind of faux tie-dye. Didn't quite turn out how I wanted it to turn out, but I think it looks okay for the effect I'm going for. Then I mix together some more paint, some more colors of blue, some darker shades, to just add some contrast to the lighter shades. And I just keep going around and doing that, and I added some more white because I realized I kind of covered up too much of the white paint originally. So then here is how it looks after I painted it all. I probably should not be touching it because everything is still wet, but whatever. My hands were already covered in paint by then. So here I'm just adding a thing of black to the bottom, and I will show you guys why in a second. However, before that, I have an interjection here. Taking a quick break while I'm watching this dry to show my neighbor's kitty cat. She likes to watch me sometimes while I do my work. Her name, I believe, is Princess. I'm not entirely sure. I overheard her owner talk to her once. But she likes to just sit out there sometimes and just watch the world. And back to the paint. What fun. Alright, now that that is over with, you can see I am now gluing on the boys onto the thing, and now you can see why I painted the bottom black, so that it blended in more with the poster part. And then I added the logo, and here you can't really see what I'm doing. It didn't come out too clearly, but I'm just drawing on some shapes along the side. This was more optional. I just thought it would give it more of a supernatural feel than if I just did nothing on the sides. So I just added some sigils and symbols. Just letting you guys know, I'm not the best at painting little details and sigils and all that stuff, so it's not the neatest in the world, but I tried. I did my best, and I think it looks okay. You know, I'm not looking for a masterpiece here. I just want something to commemorate, you know, my love for the show. I'm very nervous for the show finale tomorrow, but I'm hoping it's good. Hoping that they actually... My favorite character is Cass, and I'm really hoping they do his character justice. I know he's probably not going to come back. Don't want to do too many spoilers, but we'll see what happens with him. So just going along, painting everything up. If you guys want, you can, in the comments, tell me who your favorite character is and what you're hoping from the show. Or if you've already seen the season finale, you can let me know, did you enjoy it? Was it a good, did it make you feel satisfied? That's what I'm hoping for the most, that just, it leaves me satisfied. Otherwise, well, there's always fanfiction. And I am not ashamed to say I love fanfiction. So just finishing up these sigils, I decided to do the Mark of Cain in red, or a kind of a muted red, just felt more right than black for me. So going over everything. I was trying to see if I wanted another symbol at the top, but nah. Here I'm just doing a spray coat of kind of like an adhesive glue, just like a top coat, just to protect it from the resin. I also do this along the sides, but I don't show that because I do that in a different area. And now I'm finally getting on to actually mixing the resin. This was actually a few days later because I had to order some new resin because I didn't think I had enough. So here I am just mixing it up. Around this time I decided to add the glitter. I was kind of half and half on it, but I'm like, I love glitter. This is mostly for me, so yeah, it's not for everyone, but I just was like, I love glitter. I needed it. So here I am just making sure all the things are covered, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just popping all of the bubbles because resin has a lot of bubbles in it, and heat helps with the bubbles. I don't have a heat gun, so I just use a regular old lighter. And here is probably my worst mistake of the entire thing. I'm adding these little holographic glitter and some stars, and I love how it looks, but as you can see, it took me forever trying to make sure it does not get on the them. And as you can just see, it just slowly is sinking down as I'm trying to move it out of the way, and that took forever. I really should have just glued it down beforehand, but I added the glitter afterwards. I was just like, oh, I'll just do it, not realizing that it would go down. So here is a final look of how it is before it dries up. It's still wet here, so you can see just a nice, good detail of what everything looks like, the glitter, yep, and everything. And then I do another view, yes, with my camera, my phone, because my phone has a slightly better camera feature than my actual camera. And here it is finished, folks. This took me about 3 or 4 days, not including the time it took me to wait for the resin to arrive. And as you can see, I can put things on top of it. I got my little Dean, Cass, and Sam. Just going all the way around, seeing how it looks. Whoops. Sorry, Sam and Dean. Just seeing how everything is, and they've all fallen down. Hopefully that's not what happens during the actual show. But there we go. And one last look of the picture, and yes. And there you have it, guys. My supernatural themed serving tray. So now, if I wanted to, I can have breakfast in style with my very, thank you, Dean, my very classy supernatural themed TV tray, and yep, everyone's just falling down. Putting my little guys over there. So, and you can see it's very shiny now. The main reason why I put resin over top it is because otherwise the, the characters would not stay. The paper would tear after some usage. So by putting resin over top it, I can ensure that it stays safe. And I just did some gloss top coat for the sides. I don't know if it'll help against chipping, but it makes it shinier, so it looks a bit nicer. and matches more with the piece. This is Supernatural. I chose this logo because that's one of my favorites. I just really love the blue and the white, and I really love how it came out on the background. I actually got very nervous when I was doing just the background. I was like, oh god, this isn't gonna look good. But that happens like with every art project, and I am very happy with how this looks. It is a good usage of the poster. I don't have any room on my walls anymore. This is actually my brother's room, by the way, not my room. But my room, I don't have any room for posters either. So I was really happy that I was able to use this poster for something. And if I don't want to use it as a serving tray, I can also just, you know, put it up on the wall. It's much smaller than the other poster had been, and that was like the full poster. So, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like it? Do you want to see more of this sort of thing? Because I can find other posters that I can turn into artwork. Maybe not just serving trays, but other types of, you know, trays or anything. Or not trays, artwork. That's the word I was looking for. Or any other ideas for resin projects. I have one more resin project lined up. I'm already currently working on it. It is a Christmas train. I saw a mold for it at Michael's, and I was like, this is really cute. So I have that. It is currently being made. I don't know when I'm going to be able to finish that up, because it's kind of busy for work this week, because next week is Thanksgiving, and yeah, lots of stuff. But I will get working on that. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you liked this video, please give it a like. Let me know if you want to see more of this, you know, comment. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole shebang, really. You can hit that bell to get notifications when I post a video. I'm not going to be the most regular because I do work 2 jobs. I work with children, and I'm sure most of you guys know that kids are kind of exhausting. I love them to death. I love working with kids, don't get me wrong, but it's a challenge, especially virtually. It can be fun, though. But, yeah. So let me know what you guys want to see next. Have any ideas? I have a lot of ideas for things to do, even if it's just, you know, pouring some resin into old molds I have. So there'll be stuff to watch. But that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you all next week, or whenever. See ya!